All right, let's jump right in. Today we're talking about how to seriously turbocharge your career. We're going to break down a real concrete plan for you to learn one of 5 super in-demand tech skills and actually land a job, all in about a month. So yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. A high-paying tech job in just 30 days? It sounds a little too good to be true, right? Like a whole new career in the time it takes to get through one season of a show on Netflix. But you know what? The data shows this isn't some fantasy. It's a very, very real opportunity for people who are willing to go for it.
And check this out. This is what I mean by opportunity. While the national unemployment average is floating around 4.2%, just look at the tech world. For software developers, it's 2.8%. For security analysts, it's an incredibly low 2.3%. This isn't just a healthy job market, folks. This is a straight-up talent shortage. Companies are desperate for people.
And if you're still skeptical, look at this number, 72%. That's the percentage of coding bootcamp grads who land a full-time job in tech. What that tells us, loud and clear, is that short, intensive, focused learning, exactly the kind we're talking about today, is a proven way to get your foot in the door. It actually works.
So where do we start on this journey? Well, our first couple of skills are all about data. Because let's face it, in today's world, data is absolutely everything. Let's dig into why learning to wrangle data is probably your most direct shot at a fantastic tech job.
First up, we've got SQL. I love this description. The secret handshake of data. It's basically the special language you use to talk to databases. And since pretty much every company on the planet collects data, well, that means every company needs people who can speak this language.
And oh boy, are they willing to pay for it. The average salary for a data analyst is a cool $111,000. Yeah, that's a pretty powerful reason to learn that secret handshake, don't you think?
So here's the crucial part. It's all about speed. Why SQL first? This slide tells the whole story. You can get to a job-ready level with SQL in just 4 to 6 weeks. Now compare that to a big general-purpose language like Python, which can take 3 to 6 months. If you want a job fast, SQL is the undisputed champ.
And here's exactly how you do it. This isn't some vague idea. It's a real plan. Week 1, you're just learning the basics, how to ask the database for what you want. Week 2, you're leveling up, learning how to combine data from different places. And by week 4, and this is key, you're not just doing exercises, you're building real projects for your portfolio that solve actual problems.
Okay, on to our next skill, which builds on that data theme. You probably already know Excel, right? Most of us do. But what happens when you combine it with a tool like Power BI? Well, you basically turn those boring old spreadsheets into these amazing interactive stories, the kind of thing that makes executives sit up and pay attention.
And the demand for this is just massive. I mean, look at this chart. Excel is mentioned in over 41% of data analyst job ads, and Power BI is one of the top visualization tools right there with it. If you master this combination, your resume just became instantly relevant to thousands of hiring managers.
And specializing in this pays off, big time. The average salary for a Power BI developer, someone who really focuses on this, is over $131,000. That is the reward for being the person who can turn a mess of numbers into something clear and actionable.
Okay, let's pivot. We've talked about analyzing data. Now let's talk about getting eyeballs on things. Our next set of skills is all about winning what I call the attention war. And trust me, every single business with a website is fighting this war every single day.
So that brings us to SEO and social media. You should think of these skills as learning how to become an online magnet. You're figuring out how to make a company the first thing that shows up on a Google search, and you're learning how to build a community of loyal fans online who actually want to buy stuff. That's a huge value add.
And yep, here's your 1-month sprint plan. You start with the technical stuff, understanding how search engines and Google Analytics work. Then you get into the fun part, trying to decode those mysterious social media algorithms and making cool content. Finally, you put it all together and run your own little campaigns to prove you can do it.
All right, want an even more direct path to a job? Let's talk paid ads. Companies are desperate, and I mean desperate, for people who can manage their advertising money without wasting it. And here's the best part. You can get certified directly from Google for free. That's like a giant green flag to any hiring manager. And this table just lays out a super clear career path. You can get an entry-level job making up to 70 grand. As you get better and become a specialist, that number climbs up toward $80,000 and keeps going. This is a skill that absolutely pays the bills right away.
For our last skill, we're going to talk about a true superpower, automation.
This is all about learning how to make the computers do all the boring, repetitive tasks so that you can focus on the stuff that actually matters. It's a game changer. Okay, now let's be realistic for a second. The source material is really clear about this, and I think it's important. 1 month of learning Python is not going to make you a senior software engineer at Google. But, and this is a huge but, it can absolutely teach you enough to get hired for junior jobs that focus on automation and writing simple scripts.
And those so-called junior roles, they have fantastic pay. We're talking anywhere from $48 to $88 an hour. For an entry-level gig, that is an incredible rate. It just goes to show you how valuable even basic automation skills are to companies.
So your 30-day Python plan is all about being practical. You start with the basics, sure, but you very quickly move into using powerful libraries like Pandas, which is the go-to for working with data. The whole goal here isn't to build the next Facebook. It's to learn how to write scripts that do useful things, like cleaning up data or automating Excel. Those are the exact tasks companies will pay you for on day one.
So, you've picked a skill. You've put in the 30 days of hard work. Now what? How do you actually get across the finish line? Well, this last section is your Go Live checklist. This is how you turn all that learning into an actual job offer.
And this might be the most important slide of all. Success isn't just about what you learn, it's about how you learn it. You need intensity, that means 3 to 5 hours every single day. You have to build real projects, not just mindlessly follow tutorials. You need a portfolio to prove you can do the work. And you need a strategy, which means applying to a good number of jobs every week.
So here it is, your official 30-day challenge, all laid out. And notice step 4, start applying on day 20. Don't wait until you feel perfectly ready because you never will. You have to get the ball rolling and build momentum. That's the secret sauce right there. And that really brings us to the final and most important question, doesn't it? The opportunity is real, the plans are clear, and the demand from companies is definitely there. The only thing left in the equation is you. So I'll leave you with this. 1 month from today, what will your career look like?